So are we live on your YouTube channel? Well, we have begun. Can you hear me? Well, first want to thank everyone for being as excited as we are about our favorite time of the year, the Black Friday week, from essentially from Monday to Monday. Our crew has worked exceptionally hard, and in fact, I do have one person that that ended up in the hospital for unrelated events to Condi, and she's actually working from her hospital bed.
Oh my goodness.
Great dedicated staff of folks and all the things we're doing. I think every year, for better or for worse, we try to do more than last year, and I think each year um, we try to do so many things, and I think there's some loose ends. So we, as we went live last night at midnight, there were a few things that didn't quite work right, and we're correcting them and having basically a full week to get our act together. Please bear with us. But if you haven't received our email, essentially I would say there's a bunch of things that are going on, and you can go to our website and sort of see. But first, the hallmark of our Black Friday week is the black box. The black box is really a invention, if you will, of Jeff Butler, and there's yours.
Yes.
And Jeff just came to me one day. I think it was about maybe, I don't know, 8 years ago or something, and he said, "Why don't we do something exciting and fun? Why don't we put some great products in a box, and I'll get some black spray paint and a stencil, and I'll stencil black box on the side." And it's now become a tradition around here. Um, we have a mountain of black boxes to send out this week. Um, I mean, a mountain. It's just amazing how many we made, and it's yours. It's free if you place an order of $200 or more. The shipping charge for a $200 order is $10. If you end up spending $500 or more with us, then you get the black box, and you also at $500 you get free shipping on, I would say, a very large selection of products that are on our website. We did exclude some products simply because those products don't have any freight burden in them. And for those of you that believe shipping is truly free, then ask your favorite UPS or FedEx driver if they actually receive a paycheck, and they of course do. So, but certainly a very large number of items are free. Our drinkware is excluded from that because drinkware is generally pretty heavy. But we tried to really give you a bonus for this Black Friday week by offering free shipping on many things. So we're very excited about it, but we're also running tremendous number of specials on products. We're running all sorts of doorbuster specials, and we have a few extreme doorbuster specials where we have truly ridiculous prices for a few of them on a regular basis. So you can jump into all that, but bottom line.
Yeah. It just cut me off. Okay, David, I can't hear you now at all.
Couldn't hear my little speech.
Okay, now I hear you. Yeah, I was getting a call and it interrupted. So we have a lot of people saying hi. It said, "Oh, just lost David." So that's okay. So hi, Catherine. Hey, everyone. Super excited to do this
Somebody's asking me to
reveal.
speak. So hi out there. We pulled up the YouTube channel so we could see it as well.
So David, okay, so people are messaging me like crazy about the code. So can you talk a little bit about that?
That's a special thing just for you. And so Cheryl will share with you a code, and when you go to place an order of $200 or more, if you'll type that code in, that registers you to get a coupon from us. I think for $25.
$30.
$30. Excuse me, $30.
Yeah.
We did experience a unanticipated problem with that coupon this morning, and so we temporarily disabled it while we fixed the problem. We have fixed it, and now we're in the process of turning it back on. As soon as it's back on, then you can start using the code. And what the code does is it registers you to get a coupon to use in the future for $30. So great deal. And this is a truly exclusive benefit for Cheryl's group. So I was trying to think of something to do to thank everyone for being in this, we'll call it big family. And so this was one of the ideas somebody suggested around here. I really like it. And again, we just had a minor glitch with the coupon code as it was coming into our ordering system. So in theory, that issue has been remedied, and we're going to turn back on the code in the very near future. For those who have already placed your orders, we will figure out a way to get the coupon to you. There were quite a few orders. We've taken, just this morning, we've taken a tremendous number of orders. And so when the glitch hit us, unfortunately, it was unanticipated, and we just had to shut it down for a brief time.
Okay, so Mar Harris, it is actually in the group because we're on YouTube. We're not giving out that code because it is for people that are in my group. And so, but without further ado, I would like to open this box and get started. Cheryl, if you have to twist David's arm for all our goodies, thank you. It's not a hard twist. It's not a hard twist. It's not, I promise. We have a great working partnership, and we've been at this for a while now. I don't know how many years now, but probably about 5. So it's definitely it's a blessing. And I mean, David, I remember years ago just Every time we reached a number, we'd give away a printer or we'd give away something. Okay, are you guys ready for this? Are you ready?
I'm ready. I don't think that's sublimatable, but I could be wrong.
It's not, but hey, it kept everything safe. Okay, so all right, what's the first thing? And actually, this is actually pretty heavy. So, okay, so there's something in there too. But okay, so here we go. Now I don't know which camera I should be. I guess I should be looking. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. These are beautiful. These are absolutely awesome. Now, David, is this powder coated?
That's a polymer, so it's a steel inside, polymer shell outside. Just a great product. Now
Yes.
that's a product that you want to do in the oven.
Yes.
Right,
Exciting. So I'm gonna be doing all these for you guys as well. Hey Betsy, Janice, Catherine. Okay, those were my buddies hanging out with me. Okay, so here is a shot glass, y'all. I guess I didn't realize you had these, David. Those are pretty neat. Look at this,
They are, and
guys.
they're
This is
especially cool when you do them in the oven.
Well, yeah, because they're completely. I mean, I've seen the one with the patches. This one's really nice.
Yeah, they're absolutely gorgeous. The subless shrink is a true game changer for a shot glass.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right, you guys.
And the
remember,
subless shrink, the subless shrink is also in the box.
Ooh. Okay, so just remember this, you guys, that this is because you're placing an order for $200. You're not paying for any of this stuff. I mean, this is pretty amazing. Okay, so one of my all-time favorites. Love this. Absolutely love it. How exciting is this? I guess I should have somebody post this in our group. But anyway, we'll just keep moving right along here. Those will be there for next summit. Those will be there for next year's summit. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so. Oh my God, I love these things too, y'all. Look, the camper mugs. Love these. Love these. Absolutely love these. They have been a huge hit, haven't they, David?
They have.
Okay, can you walk around in the front of the desk to your camera? Really? Okay, so I thought I was seeing what y'all were seeing.
On YouTube, I see what looks like your laptop, I guess.
Really? Yeah. Oh, okay. So maybe I need to move. Maybe I need to move it.
I don't know.
Okay, so Betsy's asking, how was the wedding, David?
So, okay, let's first of all, thank you. Our oldest son, Trey, was married Saturday. So we had the Friday night was the after rehearsal dinner. It was at the Carnival Museum here in Mobile. So it was a spectacular venue for the dinner. As everybody walked out the front door of our cathedral where the wedding was held, my wife had made arrangements for a jazz band to start playing.
Oh,
and
I love it.
And she had paid for a parade permit. So we had a police escort from the cathedral to the Carnival Museum while the jazz, really a New Orleans style jazz band, played.
Wow, that must have been amazing. That must have been absolutely
No,
amazing.
some my
Okay,
mind
wow.
slipped. It's
There's so
still
much
tired. But
stuff
anyway,
in
so we walked
here.
to the Carnival Museum, and we have dinner. I gave my speech, my toast, which seemed to go over well. Nobody threw anything at me. Um, and since this was a Catholic wedding, I quoted from a Saint John Chrysostom, which wrote a letter to young husbands in 400 AD about how to treat their wife. And I
Wow.
quoted that, and then the next day was the wedding, went very well, reception, and on certainly my personal Facebook page, which if you can, I think you're friends with me, Cheryl. You can
Yeah.
like it so other people can see it. But
Okay.
there were a couple of, I guess, unique things. My son, with a couple of other musicians, sang the song "Fly Me to the Moon" from Frank Sinatra, which I thought was incredible. And then
Yes,
he
it was.
sang a unusual Spanish song, even though none of us really speak Spanish. He sang it um, about love and cowboys and all sorts of things. Did you see it, Sprite? Did you know? No. So, at any rate, it was a great 2 days.
Yes, it sounds like it was an amazing, amazing wedding. Okay,
I
so we're
love
gonna.
that song, Janice. I think this Janice. I've in my car. I have pulled up every version that my car will play of that song to listen to everyone. I just love it.
Yeah, the wedding does sound amazing for real. Yes.
So they did get married. Um,
Yeah.
so uh,
Beautiful bride and handsome groom. So it really. Wow, this is really a lot of stuff, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm so excited. Okay, so let me start showing more. Okay, so we got the textured, and again, this is so cool because it's stuff that we can practice on, so you can see what it's like. But this is the textured coaster, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love the texture on this, and that's from Unisub, right? And then we
yes.
have,
So our goal with the box was to provide you with the state of the art sublimation products, the newest, most exciting products that we had to offer.
okay, so here are, and I want to
And
say
those are
these.
brand new. I mean, they came out like last week.
Okay, so these are, I want to say like 3.5 inches, but it might be four.
Yeah, they're the
Four.
oversized. They're
Yeah.
the oversized Christmas ornaments.
Yep. So 4 inches, glossy on both sides. Beautiful. Excited about these. Yep, they're 4 inches. Okay, so then we have the neoprene. Um, I guess they're both coasters. So this is really nice. It's actually pretty thick. So probably a 1/4 inch. Pretty cool.
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay. So then we have, I don't really want to take these out, but I guess I will. These are the felt, which I'm so excited. The felt ornaments. Look at these guys. Yeah.
Those are air fresheners.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, they
you
certainly
could
could
have
be an
that as a
ornament.
Christmas ornament or air freshener, I believe.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
The
Okay. And
um,
they
the
come
ornament,
with the plastic bags, which I love. So
I
that's really
believe so.
cool. Yeah.
The ornaments are 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 just selling so well. We did not have the volume to. If we
Be
didn't
able to
have enough
include
of
them.
something, we couldn't put it in the box.
Okay, let's see. Um, and the smiles on your face, David. It says it all. How nice the days went. Congratulations to all. And then I love the neoprene coasters. I do too. I do too. Okay, so here is the Color Light glass. And it's a 5x7 and it's absolutely gorgeous. These sublimate so beautifully. They absolutely are stunning. And that is coated by you, right?
Yeah,
By
so
Condi.
we have operated our own coating facility for some years. We coat the ceramic tiles, we coat the sandstone coasters, the glass cutting boards, glass panels, acrylic, um, color light film, the Dyflex film. So the coating facility, there are very few coaters in the United States, and we're one of the few. The largest certainly is the great folks at Universal Woods. I would say without a doubt we're the second largest.
Okay, so Tony asked, how will we get the templates for the black box?
So I think on the piece of paper there's a link that comes with the box to where you get the templates.
Awesome. Okay, so here is a
Templates,
2.5.
instructions, and artwork. And I think there's a coupon buried in the box as well.
Yeah, well, okay, so are they okay, so in addition to the $30, David?
Correct.
Wow.
So everybody that gets a black box gets a coupon.
Wow.
And then you folks get an extra coupon.
I tell y'all, we are loved for sure. Okay, so this is a sandstone, and I'm assuming, David, that this is what?
Looks like a poker chip to me.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking.
So that's a composite material. Great game token, event token, poker chip, you name it.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so do I want to unwrap all this because this is ceramic.
I think there's sandstone in there.
Yeah. So it's a round coaster, a square tile or coaster. I'm not sure. And then
one of them definitely looks like a car coaster.
Yeah, the first one's a car coaster, but then
yeah. So I think all three of those are products we make here in the United States.
Yay!
The round coaster, the round sandstone square, and then the car.
Okay. Yes, you do need, for sure, you need a black box. I don't need to order it because I'm all set, but I would love to buy a black box. Yeah, Paula, if you know, the black box is for people who will, purchase $200 of product, and then they get, you not only get all of this, but you get, I'm assuming a $25 coupon and then a $30 coupon. So this is quite the black box for sure. And then you get.
And recollection is you get about $75 worth of art with the black box as well. So it's really chock full of the full spectrum of value, from the products to future purchases and artwork, instructions, templates. You get it all.
This is amazing. Okay. Okay, so here is a watch band, which I love these watch bands. They sublimate so beautifully. This is for a 38. Did you ever get the ones in for the larger ones, David?
We did, and I think we've approved the prototypes for the longer watch bands at this point. So we'll be launching those sometime early next year. So for folks, with big wrists.
Okay. Okay. And then you have the sublimatable bottle opener. I mean this. I mean, this is full of good stuff, you guys. And then you have your can wrap here, neoprene. Can't wait to order and get my black box. Okay, just remember, you guys, to make sure that you put the code that's in the group so you get your extra $30.
Yeah,
It's
I will, Cheryl, I'll absolutely let you know when that code is turned back on.
okay, which hopefully will be today. Hopefully, people are waiting.
The only thing I can think of is that the person that's doing it, I've driven them totally exhausted, and they may be taking a nap at this point. Because I did work them from midnight last night forward. It was not my intention to do that, but that's just how things worked out.
And they're dedicated and they want to make things happen. So, okay, so here's a placemat, which you guys know how beautiful this sublimates, the linen placemats. They're absolutely gorgeous. Golly, I love these things.
Linen has just been such a successful family. I recommend everyone try it, from the linen coasters, which are double-sided, all the way up to the garden flags, you name it.
Okay, and then we have the garden flag. Woohoo! How beautiful is that? Okay, so this says 95% poly, 5% cotton. Is that true for all the linen?
Yeah, I believe so. It has
Okay.
a touch of cotton in there.
Love it. I love the look and the feel of it. Okay, and so here's a sublimatable towel. Hand towel, which these, what I love about these, this actually says photo tiles, but what I love about these is making your own hand towels for Christmas or for a holiday monogram. It's just absolutely beautiful. Okay, so here is your subla wrap in there, which is awesome. This is so exciting. It's the gift that just is going to keep on giving, David. I love the flags. I did the garden flags and the car flags. They are very nice. Yeah, they are. Love everything linen. Okay, so here is, now this is got an orange, so I'm assuming, yes, it's a white glossy metal piece of metal, and
So I
I'm going
think
to say this is an 8x10.
metal, and it's semi-glossy.
Oh, it's semi-glossy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, these things sublimate beautiful. They really do. So I'm assuming this is like an 8x10. So that's,
looks like it. Yeah.
yeah. And then for all those who are loving these socks, and people are going crazy with the socks, and these are nice. These have a really nice feel.
Socks have done tremendously well. They really have.
I have really only done the toddlers and the children. These are really nice, guys. I don't know if you have seen these ones, but these are really nice feel to them.
So somebody's asking, are these the ones that you can bend over paper?
They're talking about the metal. They're talking about the metal, if you can bend it.
Yes. The answer is, Betsy, you can really pretty much any metal that we sell, you can bend to make a self-standing piece. It helps if the metal is double-sided so that you can put an image on both sides. I don't know if that piece is double-sided, but I think it is not.
No,
Well, I mean,
I don't.
with full photo.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
still sublimate certain information on the backside, just doesn't look quite as good. But the double-sided metal makes the best products for curving.
Okay. And
How thick
then,
are the socks? Janice is asking that.
how
I
thick
don't
are
have
they?
a way to describe it, but they feel like normal socks to me.
Well, I'm going to tell you that they feel pretty thick, actually. I mean, these are really nice. These feel like really good quality socks. I mean, they really do. They're just, they're not too thin. You know, some of the socks can be thin. These are not thin. They're super nice. Super nice, actually. Okay, and then last but not least, we have that $25 coupon on the back, which is, again, phenomenal considering that we get an additional $30. So we get a total of $55 Condi coupons to be able to use on our next orders. And guys,
Yeah,
listen,
you need
I
to
mean, it's
break them
pretty,
up. You can't use them at the exact same time, so you need to break the orders up. But
yeah.
other than that, I can't remember if there's a dollar minimal dollar requirement to use the coupon. There may be. Just
Well, there is on
read the
this,
coupon.
so I'm assuming there is
Yeah,
on mine as well. But
yeah.
listen, I mean, it's phenomenal. It's free. It's, for
It it
all of
it
this,
truly
it
is
is,
free.
yeah, it is amazing. These, I'll just kind of go back over and just showing you guys all the stuff. This is like unbelievable, David. Do you have an idea of the value that's did
We've discussed that question, and since this is not Final Jeopardy, we're not going to give you a guess or speculation on the value. So, if people want to know the value, they can do the math themselves. But I would say that for something that's essentially free, it's a really good deal.
Well, considering that you get $75 worth of downloadable artwork,
All right, let me
besides
go
all
off
the other
the
stuff,
area I'm in here.
it's pretty phenomenal. So just, I mean, just showing y'all, this is pretty amazing
And
stuff.
that koozie, that hugger there is a unique hugger in that it's a Velcro hugger that goes around the can. I really like it.
I do too.
Uh,
I do too.
it's a little bit different, and so
Yeah, I mean, this, when you look at all this stuff. So, over the next few days, I'll be playing with some of this stuff to share with you guys just how beautiful they sublimate. And this one's thin, and I really like that too, because sometimes, some of the thicker ones, even though I like the thick ones too, but I like the thin ones because they just, for me, it's like when I'm putting them out on my table, I don't like to have the thickness of it. I like to have that real thin. So, and I was just
so
telling
yeah.
my
Somebody
husband,
asked, are the contents of the boxes the same or do they differ? That is certainly, we worked very hard so that every box is the same. I can't, put my hand on the Bible and say that's exactly true, but to the best of our ability, all the boxes are exactly the same.
okay. So Tony says, Cheryl, you should get a job on QVC or HSN displaying their products. Okay.
That's funny.
For sure. But in the meantime, I will be displaying our black box here and how awesome it is to be a part of this amazing
Now, one of the
group.
questions,
And go ahead.
yeah, one of the questions that is usually asked, and it probably has already been asked, but I missed it, and that is, um, when do you get your black box? So, we will endeavor to ship your box right away. So you place an order, we're gonna ship your order. Um,
But David, it does
so
come
we hope.
separately, correct?
So I would, again, everything's sort of a trick question. If there are many people who are putting together very large orders, um, and so if it makes sense to put the black box inside another box, we certainly will. Otherwise, we will ship it separately.
Okay. Well, I have always gotten mine separately, so that's why. And maybe you guys have just changed some things over the years.
We
Don't
we
know.
we really tried to plan ahead and have everything ready, all the boxes the same, ship them right away. So far, knock on wood, we've really had a lot of good things that have that through just really hard work are in motion. Again, there's a lot of excitement on the website with products that are going on sale. There's sales on just about everything from the Okies to the Sawgrass printers. I would say
Well, and
about
we
the
have
only
our
thing I would.
own. Yeah, we have our own exclusive.
You do.
Yeah. So
I would
if
say
you
about the
guys,
only thing that I'm disappointed in has been that we have essentially sold every F570 that we can get our hands on. So
mm,
it doesn't make any sense to put something on special that you don't have for sale, right?
okay, well that was one of the questions I was going to ask you, David, because I've had several people asking me. We've had quite a few people from the group buy the Epson already, and they have it and they're loving it. And unfortunately, I guess you guys, I was assuming it wouldn't go down in price only because it's brand new. So it's pretty hard to, lower something that just came out. But so
Yeah,
you don't have any
at
to
this
sell
point
at
in
all?
time, there's a very sizable number of back orders. So if you
Okay.
do want one, then you need to put your order in, and we will fill the order as soon as Epson provides us inventory. With
Okay.
that said, you know the 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 standbys, the SG400, 800. The 800 is back on sale. The 400 is really was never taken off sale. It continues. Um, so take advantage of those. Those printers to me are really what I would call the meat and potatoes of the sublimation world. They are turnkey. They do it all.
Absolutely.
They come bundled with Creative Studio for folks that aren't familiar with design software. So there's just a lot of great things about what makes the SG4 800 really the printers to go with for most people. Now, if you're an experienced sublimator and you're looking to go big, you intend to get a press, or you simply want to take advantage of a bigger print size, um, and you want to spend a little bit more money for the printer to get that size and also the lower cost of ownership, then so be it.
Yeah. Well, and again, just to, reemphasize, we get a discount, a special group discount with the printers, with the heat presses. And I can't say enough about my George Knight heat press. I love it. I have the DK20S and I have the DK32. They are both amazing. And my understanding, David, is that the DK32, the standard one, I guess I'm going to call it the standard one, that is now the same price as the air operated one. Is that right?
So you may know something, of course, that I don't, but essentially,
Oh no, I thought I heard
Aaron
that
and
from
I,
you.
yeah, Aaron and I got together and we talk a lot about presses and what the future holds, and ultimately we just simply end of lifed the DK32. And so it
Okay.
is no longer in production. It had a run of about 3 years, and it was replaced by the DK32 AP, which essentially is an air operated drawer style press, 26 by 32 platen. Very nice. So to keep everything straight in your mind, the DK20S is really the press that I would say everybody should get. The step up from that is the DK25S, which is a 20 by 25 swing away. And then you move to the DK32 AP. So you really got those three presses. Now, if whatever reason you're looking for, I would call a portable heat press, maybe you're going to go to events, those kinds of things, then the JP14 would be my recommendation. JP14 is a made in USA press, excellent warranty, excellent support. Um, but it's a compromised press because its 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 construction is made to be portable. So it's a lighter made press. It's the press we use at trade shows for our kiosk. I think it's a marvelous little press. Really like it.
Okay, so Janice, just so you know, again, that we do get a special deal. Um, David just he definitely takes care of our group, and so we get a really good price on the DK20S and Georgia heat presses. So I'm happy to message you what our deal is. I'm not sure if the link is working at the moment.
Yeah,
David, do
we'll
you
we'll
know?
find out.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
So you
it,
guys, we may have to wait until tomorrow to go shopping to get all of the, the
yeah,
deals.
just give us a little time, and I will message you as soon as I hear. As far as we do have a jar opener made of the neoprene material, and I love our jar opener. It's the thinner, I guess. Is that the 16th inch, 1/16 inch material? Um, and we're always out there for new products, new product ideas. Um, got so many products in the works. Gosh, I guess we've got some things that we are starting to ship this week.
So
Do you know
exciting.
the part number for the new bag tag? Okay, so we got a new stylish FRP bag tag that will, you're the first to know about it. But just coming out with all sorts of, new styles. So if you look at the kinds of products people are spending money on, it's everything we do pretty much is just inexpensive, high value from new styles of coasters, new bag tags, new keychains, you name it. Just really, really great products.
That is so awesome. And you just continue to come up with some great products. So it's pretty awesome, you guys. You're going to love this. And, again, I just want to say, you know, this is a great way to test products that maybe you wouldn't necessarily have bought. Um, Maybe you didn't even think you would be interested in it. I'll tell you, it's so awesome to be able to try these products and see how amazing they press, how vibrant they come out. It really
Thank you, Jan.
is
I will tell you that
pretty
there's nothing in that
awesome.
box that comes to mind that you can't instantly turn into cash. And that was
That's right.
when I
Yeah.
talked to our product group, I made it clear that that's what needs to be put into the box. The best of the best. And I mean, they pulled off a victory that we've never done before. We've always had, a mixture of some old, some new stuff, but that's not the case this time. These are all just the premium products.
Yeah. You know, hopefully next time when we we do our live, we'll have a little more uh, whatever. Well, people will be able to know because it's. I don't know. I guess with people that are subscribing are the only ones that get notified when you go live like this. But anyway, we'll see. We normally get about 1,000 people that that view it. So we'll see, David, that people will be going to the site and purchasing.
And for one of the things that I want to emphasize always with folks, and that is the fundamentals. And so if you're an experienced sublimator, if you're a beginning sublimator, you need to practice the fundamentals. And that is first document your successes, your failures, your questions about products. I can't promise we'll have the answers, but if we don't have the answers, maybe we know someone who does. And learn from your mistakes. When you make a mistake, let's figure out why. I talked to a person this morning, and it was a he, and it took me a couple of times to convince him that he actually had to press the transfer. And it was one of those kind of polite and courteous conversations. But, you think about it, there's just a lot of, I guess, to take in for our sublimation world. And I said, I can't judge the transfer. He said, well, I'm not sure it's right. And I go, well, I can tell you that if you printed it correctly on an SG printer, then probably it garbage in is garbage out, but it's probably what it should be. But the next step is we got to press the darn thing. And so,
right.
I told him go to Joann's or Hancock's, get some white 100% polyester fabric and start pressing. So, as you need help with the fundamentals, obviously you have a group to turn to. You have us to turn to.
Yep.
We're sort of your support, your sublimation support. And we look forward to helping you be successful.
So this morning I was up at 3:15 when I got up.
Early?
And what's that?
That's early?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's a little early. I normally get up about 4, so it was a little earlier than normal. But anyway, so there was a lady on there who was having difficulties, and she said her colors were muted, and when she was pressing, it wasn't vibrant. So I go through the whole list of like, okay, so what's the time and temp, just go down my whole list. And then I find out, and she says she has a Sawgrass, SG400, and it's new ink. And, anyway, we're going through the whole thing. And so I asked her, I said, well, what about your heat press? And she said, my heat press, I got it from HPN, and it works perfect with vinyl, so I know it's not the heat press. And I said, well, it can work perfect with vinyl, but it doesn't necessarily mean it works perfect and in fact, a lot of times it doesn't work perfect. And so anyway, I suggested she get either a temperature gun, something to be able to measure that she's getting correct heat, and also to go get 100% polyester material fabric and start with black. And if you get your perfect black, then you know that you're right on target. So anyway, but that was probably an hour of my time this morning helping this lady figure out what's going on, which is not easy job to do, especially online, David. When you're talking to somebody. I would
always tell people, did you print on the right side of the paper?
Right.
Is there a bunch of ink left on the paper after you press it? And but those are the two quick fundamental tips at the heat press. But when we sublimate, computer, printer, heat press, those are our three areas to focus on.
Yeah. Well, and again, after a while, people do realize, and I have this great picture that somebody had posted years ago with a heat press that, or actually a mouse pad that was pressed with the HPN, and one that like 2 or 3 years later she got a George Knight, a DK20S, and the difference is staggering. And so she did a side by side, and I mean, it tells a story. It absolutely tells a story. And people need to understand that a heat press definitely makes a difference, and having a quality heat press makes a huge difference. And if you're going to do this for a living, or at least as a side business, you want to be able to invest in a heat press that's going to give you the results that you would hope that you're going to get from your Sawgrass, printers. So, or Epson now.
Yeah, and people forget that George Knight is here in the United States. They're a 130-year-old company. The DK20S has a lifetime warranty on the heat platen. The heat platen is the thing that, of course, gets hot. Their
Amazing.
support is amazing. We still want to be your first line as far as a call, but we will quickly decide, is this a call we need to pass to George Knight? And the presses are essentially military grade presses, and they're going to last a long time. Over the I guess it was Thursday night, was Elon Musk introduced his Cybertruck, that essentially is a stainless steel truck. Is as ugly as dirt, in my opinion. But nonetheless, it's a stainless steel, looks like stealth truck, and there's just nothing that would destroy something like that. Although he broke the windows in it, but the point is that you really want something like a George Knight press that is going to essentially last your lifetime, and probably the lifetime of the person that gets it after you. I mean, I have people that literally will get in touch with us that have a 30-year-old press, and they'll say, hey, I need a part for my press, and Aaron at the George Knight Company conjures up a part for a 30-year-old press for almost no money, and I cannot imagine. Can you imagine anything else in life that's like that? I cannot. Certainly, printers are not like that. We try to help people out with parts from a very old printer, but we have limited ability. But when it comes to heat presses, you're making an investment in a heat press that literally is going to last as long as you want it to be.
Yep, it's true. That's true. That I'm telling you, I have another heat press. Well, I have several actually, and I I'm gonna tell you the DK20S is a workhorse. It's worth every single penny. And so Lori says she can't wait to go shopping. Well, you have to wait. So David, if they just can't wait and they got to go shopping, can they call and give the code? Because the code's still not working. I'm not even sure if the links
That's
are.
what I've been doing is wondering. Give me just a few more minutes, okay?
Yep, because they're antsy to go shopping. You know how that is, right, David? Somebody
I
wants to go
absolutely do, and
shopping.
I apologize. Okay, so let me see if I can get it going again. Okay,
Okay,
it will be soon.
okay, I can't wait. When is the last day for the sale? The sale is
So the sale ends at midnight next Monday night.
okay. That's awesome. Okay, I have to agree with David. That truck is not pretty. Well, I have to tell you,
Not pretty.
I almost when David said it was ugly as dirt, I had just taken a sip of water and I was trying to hold it in. So glad I did. I was able to
And
swallow
I
it.
love dirt, so I'm not picking on dirt for any reason. But bottom line is, I don't find that truck appealing at all. But they've already had 200,000 people that have put down a deposit on the truck. 200,000. And so
Wow.
I guess there's 200,000 people out there that
That
want to
don't
drive
mind it.
something
That's
that's
ugly.
going to stand out from the crowd. They want something unique. Um, our
Wow.
supply chain manager told me he put down a deposit on one today, and he wants to use it in the woods when he goes hunting. And because electric cars are silent, um, so I guess we'll sort of see how it does. It reminded me a little bit of an ugly DeLorean, if y'all remember what those are. They were a stainless steel car as well. They're the one that was in Back to the Future. So,
Oh, okay.
but anyway, we digress.
Yeah.
So 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 everybody needs to get their name on a box. Got
Yes,
to get a
yes,
box.
yes, yes. And don't forget,
They're waiting for you.
yeah, that's right. And use that code so you get the extra $30 credit, which is really so generous, David. Thank you so much for all that you do for our group. We really do appreciate it, and all the just all the support is always
And we
amazing. And
want
we
you to be
just
successful. It's as simple as that.
yeah,
Myself, Sprite, all the rest of the gang. That's what we live for, to help you be successful.
yeah.
People, by the way, people ask me, what sublimated things did I take to the wedding? And so I guess I need to go to confessional because I didn't take anything with me. Um, I live and breathe sublimation. My kids have, for their entire lives, have lived and breathed sublimation. My wife lives it, and so for the wedding, uh, to my knowledge, didn't bring anything sublimated. But coming up in February is Mardi Gras, and I can tell you that we will go all out for sublimation for my Mardi
No
Gras ball,
doubt. No
and
doubt.
and that will be amazing. So we're going to do all sorts of really cool stuff for Mardi Gras this year.
That's so cool. Well, David, thank you so much. Everyone, get your black box. We're excited. Make sure you use the code. Be sure to get the code. If it's not working, wait until tomorrow. It will be working, and we have a week to get everything.
Yeah,
So no worries.
you got it. You got it. Thank you,
Thank
everybody.
you. Take
You
care.
take care.
All right. Bye.